Yago Dora coming up against S.Pupo. Friendly fire, like we said, for Brazil in the non-priority heat.
You know, those lulls, they kind of get less and less, and you'll see them just kind of, the lines won't stop, because a swell like that at 15 seconds or 16 seconds, they're pretty consistent.
Here we go. This is S.Pupo. Just grabbing his rail for a moment. Now he's going to switch the turns. You can see the backwash is going to come into play, but Pupo timing that backwash with excellent fashion. Replay here of the last of S.Pupo, Mitchell.
Yeah, this one came in as a 3.83, so as pointed out before, it didn't really get covered up right there, but the combo on the inside was pretty strong. I like it, especially with the way he had to control the reverb right there and all that difficult onshore wind that he's having to manage on this one. Not to really consider the backwash on it, too, on the inside.
A number of times.
Yeah, so it was, you know, a great competitor.
Yeah, we're one big family, huh? All connected by the ocean. Here we go. With Sammy just up and out searching for something. S.Pupo is currently in the lead just because he's got the only meaningful score in the non-priority heat up against Yago Dora. Yago's just been patient.
Those two bangers, anything you get on the inside that's a complete wave, you see him winning with the 5, 6, 7, and 4 right now, Kaipo.
Or what about a barrel like that
That
for
too.
Yago Dora? That helps out.
He waited a long time for it.
It has changed. It is slightly offshore now. If you look out there over your shoulder, you'll see the conditions have changed.
Check this out, Waz.
Slides underneath, holds the wall, did well to find a little cover there. So comes out from the shade and doesn't find anything else on the inside. You know, I mean, watching everybody in that area this morning, it was interesting. You heard Jack talking about it. It went from like 2 to 10 feet.
Snapping off the top, Samuka S.Pupo, but again, just gets crunched at the end. He's going to get credit for that first turn. It's a quick turn.
For sure, and a lot of speed with it, too.
Miguel Pupo, Samuel's older brother.
What a year he's had so far, too. Love the way he surfed that pipeline, of course, over at Abu Dhabi.
Half bottom turn, like you said, Mitch.
Yeah. Unfortunate. I don't know if that wave was going to give him really the opportunity right out of it either, though, but good stuff. Lobby, he's moving through, Kipes.
Surfer from Burley Heads advance into the round of 16. Here's a replay of S.Pupo.
Yeah, backwash really being a big factor right now this afternoon.
Huge crazy tubing going to go up to the excellent range, but otherwise could be struggling for scores here.
Yes, there's big chances, mostly with the wind kind of being onshore right now. It actually just turned a little bit more offshore, and that's what's going to happen throughout the course of the day. We have those southeast winds, which blows into the right beautifully, but then as soon as it switches a little bit more to the south, it gets more to the cross side onshore, and Yago up and riding.
Big crunching section. Dora doing some evasive work there, does well to just chop his line down and get out of the way of an explosion. Trying to get himself set up in the seat with a proper, legit second score. 15.5 to go in it. Little update down.
Not really many opportunities, but now we see Yago right here on a very tall wave in size, shorter barrel, but for the situation of the heat so far from what the surfers have previously got, moving through the water and you can't do much.
Bit more shape on this one. Here goes Pupo. Samuel, backhand from him. Slice off the top, not trying to do too much. That's because this wave is so hard to surf. And he gets a little hung up, and that's an indication right there. We're watching the best in the world do it, and it's hard just to make it out of what looks like, you know, a relatively standard kind of turn. Samuel's down on the inside.
That was just a very foamy wave, and that wave was kind of splitting halfway through, so it's hard to get that vertical pocket, and all of a sudden it jacks up, and you have to...
Yago Dora will get the victory in heat 3 of the round of 32 over his mate Samuel. Pupo's a bit unlucky out there.